we have this argument about Coke products, whether Diet Coke is better than Coke Zero. And we decided that we're going to put each other to the challenge, to the test.
I said that he couldn't tell the difference between Diet Coke and Coke Zero. And so we are going to see if I'm right.
But in order to make this a little more difficult, to throw in some other stuff like Pepsi Zero and Diet Pepsi.
So we're going to do the old-fashioned challenge of if we can taste the difference between Coke and Pepsi and Coke Zero, Diet Coke, and Pepsi Zero and Diet Pepsi.
And so we're going to find out which one we actually like better in a blind taste test. No chance.
So George is going to leave the room, and I'm going to pour 4 glasses for him. I'm going to have these labeled and the glasses labeled accordingly. A, B, C, D.
All right.
Okay. So he's going to tell me which he thinks this is A, B, C, and D. And he's going to tell me which one he thinks these are.
Do I have chips to sample this with?
No, just drink
No
it.
bread to like clean my palate after the tasting? So uncultured. All right. Give me a minute with that one. Pretty sure I know. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Did you mix them up?
Nope.
Okay. This is Pepsi. Pepsi Zero. This is a diet. I'm just trying to figure out which one is which. This is Coke Zero. That's B. These two are diet. They're just both as bad, and I can't tell the difference between the two. Wow. This is Pepsi Diet. Okay, so did I pass?
And you think that's Coke, Diet Coke?
Yeah. Did I pass?
Okay. So A was Diet Coke.
Ooh, I thought it was Diet Pepsi. I knew they were both diets.
B was
Okay.
B was Pepsi Zero. C was Coke Zero.
So I was right about the zeros.
And D was Diet Pepsi. But you got nothing right. I knew it!
I did get something right, though.
All right, you thought this was Diet Pepsi.
Right.
You thought this was Coke Zero.
Right.
You thought this was Pepsi Zero, and you thought this was Diet Coke.
But I was right as far. It's interesting. I was right about the diet part, not about the brand.
I'm going to tell you that I'm going to get these right.
Ha! We'll see about that when I mix them all up together. All right, everybody. So, moment of truth. She claims she can tell. I was wrong in all instances. However, I was right as far as being able to tell the difference between regular diet, Coke or Pepsi, versus the zero of both. So, your turn.
Here's your list. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Taking notes.
a Pepsi. That's a Pepsi. Okay, this is a Pepsi. These are Cokes. That's Diet Coke.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Diet Pepsi. That's Pepsi Zero. Let's see. This is Diet Coke. No, wait. This is Diet Coke. This is Coke Zero.
So B is Diet Coke. This one is, D is what?
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
You missed my first answer.
And your first answer was obviously Diet Pepsi. All right.
All right. I'm excited.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see about that. All right. So A was Pepsi Zero. You said Diet Pepsi. B
No.
was Diet Pepsi. Coke Zero was C. This is all discombobulated here. There we go. And D was Diet Coke.
What? Well, at least I got this was Coke.
So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Go
can't
for that.
believe it.
We were
This
going
is-
for just, can we
this
tell the
is-
difference between all of them?
This is actually really sweet to me. This is a lot sweeter than this one, in my opinion. That's why I thought it was Pepsi, because I find Pepsi to be a little sweeter.
And that's true for me, too. I find Pepsi to be tasting sweeter than Coke products. Coke products seem to have more of a bite.
One thing I noticed, and when we first started doing, when he started buying this, and I was still stuck on this, that this has a lot more fizz than this one, and you can tell in the Pepsi is the same. I don't know what it is in the aspartame or something in here that you can see there's a lot more fizz in these two than these two. So when you pour it, you can see that as well. And I like fizz. That's the point of drinking soda, from my opinion, the fizz. And if there's not any fizz, what's the point? So there you have it. I guess we were so confident that we would know, and we don't. So
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. And
Bye.
watch our next videos. Bye-bye.